we wrote this as so what we are doing is this minus this will give you bc plus 1, a square ab square will get cancelled, 0 minus ab will give you minus ab, 0 minus ac will give you minus ac, and a square plus bc plus 1 will minus this one will give you a square only. So what we are getting is the same only. So according to the question, and according to question we have shown this a inverse is equal to this one. We have proved this equal to this. We'll solve one more question. And question says, if a is equal to 2 3 1 2, then prove that the first part is first part says a square minus 4a plus I is equal to 0 or null matrix, and second part says hence find a inverse. Hence find a inverse means by using this result we have to find a inverse. We know that it is very easy to find a inverse by using this one, but we should not find a inverse by using this matrix, but rather we find this result to find we use this result to find a inverse. So we will see that also. A square, so I'll consider a square as 2 3 1 2 and 2 3 1 2. This will give me you can multiply and this will come 7 12 4 and 7. 2 into 2 will 4 and 3 into 1 this will become 4 plus 3 7. Similarly 2 into 3 will give you 6 and 3 into 2 will give you 6. 6 plus 6 is 12, and 1 into 2 plus 2 into 1 will give you 4, and 1 into 3 plus 2 into 2, so 3 plus 4 is 7. So similarly you can find out. And in the result if I put 7 12 4 7 minus 4 times a. 4 times a means 4 into 2 is 8, 4 into 3 will give you 12, 4 into 1 will give you 4, and 4 into 2 will give you 8, plus this is I, this is 1 0 0 1. So what we are getting is this plus this, or this plus this minus this is minus 1. Definitely after solving this we have 7 minus 8 plus 1. This is second element is 12 minus 12 plus 0. This is 4 minus 4 plus 0, and this is 7 minus 8 plus 1. Definitely what you are getting is 0 0 0 0. Hence it is proved that first part we have proved. Then we are going to next part, and that next part is first consider the result, and that result is this one is the result. So what we are doing is a square minus 4a equal to I. What I am doing is I am shifting this I to another side, then definitely it will become minus I. So what I am doing is I am taking common from these two terms, so it will become a minus 4 equal to minus I, or here only 4 is given, nothing is there, so it is by default understood that it is nothing but a into a minus 4 into I. If nothing is given to you, you have to consider the I over there. For such questions, this is minus I. So what I am doing is I am pre-multiplying A inverse on both the side. So what I am getting is A inverse into A minus 4I equal to A inverse then minus I. So we have seen that A inverse into A will give you I. This is A minus 4I, and this will become minus A inverse. Or better I write, if I multiply both the side by minus 1, what I have is A inverse equal to 4I minus A, and we know that A inverse is 4I is nothing but 4004 minus A is, what is A? This is A. So 2312. So what we are getting is 2 minus 3 minus 1 and 2. We are getting this as inverse of A. So this is our final answer, A inverse. We have got this, and you can cross verify also whether you are getting the same thing or not. This is 2 and 2, so definitely no need to interchange it. 2 will remain same, and there will be minus sign of over here, minus 3 and minus 1, so it will become adjoint of A. Then what is the value of determinant of A? So 2 into 2 will give you 4. 4 minus 3 will 1. So no need to worry about that. Determinant of A is 1. Therefore the inverse of this particular matrix is this one. So without finding or adjoint A or determinant of A, we have found this one. So this is the final result. We'll solve one more question. Page 7, I guess. Yes, page 7. There are question is given as matrix is given 2 1 3 2, and another matrix A is given, then another matrix is given as -3 2 5 -3. This is very important question to understand the concept, so you should watch it twice if required to understand the concept. In such questions, never put A equal to like W U V X or something. Never do that. If you put that W U V X something, then you will never get the answer. So never try to put that. Why? Because we'll solve the previous method we will use and we'll solve, and that will be much easier because if you multiply this into this, it will be very hodgepodge. So don't do that. So what we are doing is, let us consider this is as matrix B, and this is matrix A, and this is matrix C, and this is matrix D is given to you. So what we are doing is pre-multiply B inverse, and here also B inverse, and post multiply C inverse on the both side. So in that time you will get this as I and this as I, and A will be remaining, and meanwhile you will solve this and you will get the value of A. So we have to solve question like that only. So what we are doing is B inverse. What is B inverse? This is 2 into 2, and that is 4. 4 minus 3 is 1. So we will get B inverse as so what we are getting is, in this particular term we are getting A equal to B inverse D C inverse. Always remember to follow the orders. Order is very important in this particular thing, matrix, because if you are not following the order, then it will be very hodgepodge. So one should first multiply this into this, then after you can multiply this into the resultant, whatever you are getting result with this. You should not multiply this into this and after that this. This will be not considered in the matrix. One should follow the order very carefully. That's why we are doing like that only. Pre-multiply B inverse. You cannot multiply B inverse over here and you are multiplying B into A, then C, then after, and so on. You cannot do that because it will be matter of order. So you will get this one, and we will consider B inverse. What we have is we will have 2, 2, minus 1 and minus 3. We have B inverse and C inverse. What is C inverse? This is 3 into 3 will give you 9, and this is 10. So you are getting minus 1. That adjoint is equal to minus 3 minus 3. This is minus 2 and this is minus 5. This is adjoint you are getting, and this is minus 1 as a determinant of C. This is, let us consider this as B, this is C, and this is D. So you are getting this. So minus 1 multiply, if you want to multiply minus 1, then you will get C inverse as 3, 2, 5, 3. Now we have all things with us, so we can move further. So A can be defined as 2 minus 1 minus 3 2. We'll write B inverse first, then D. D is this one, so we'll write 2 4 3 minus 1, and after that C inverse, this one. So this is C inverse, so it is 3 2 5 3. Now it will become 2 into 2 will give you 4. 4 minus 3 will give you 1. So A will be, it will become 1 9 0 and minus 14, and this is 3 2 5 3. Then again this into this is 3 and 3, and this is 9 into 5 45. 45 plus 3, this is 48. This is 1 into 2 is 2. 9 into 3 is 27, so it will become 29. Here what we have is minus 70 and minus 42. This is your A. So this is the final answer. You have to find the value of A in such manner. You should find the value of A in such in this way only. Never put A equal to XYZ or something. This will be a bit more lengthier than this one. So now we will consider the next topic, that is system of equations. System of equations, or you can also say this is Gauss-Jordan method, or also known as matrix method. This is very important thing. This is a typical question. You will be asked 6 marks or 4 marks from this particular topic. This is very important, and this is one of the most easy topic in this matrix. So question will be asked as find so and so equation will be given to you, and it will be asked you to find the value of XYZ or something, find the value of unknown by using matrix method. It is said like that only. So we'll consider the equation. Let us understand the concept while solving the question. So question, it is saying as x plus y plus z equal to 6. Second equation given, x minus y plus z equal to 2, and 2x plus y minus z equal to 1. So it is given to you like this only, or we can also write it like, x plus y plus z, x minus y plus z, and 2x plus y minus z, and also equal to 6 to 1. Corresponding elements are same, therefore we can this is written in this only, in the form of that only, or we can also write it in the different form, that is 1 1 1 1 minus 1 1 2 1 minus 1. This is matrix. This is also matrix. This is just a symbol. You can put the bracket whatever you want. This is, and what we are doing is x y z is equal to 6 to 1. How we got, we will say that is 1 into x, 1 into y, and 1 into z. The sum of all those 3 terms will be in the first, this is 3 cross 3 and this is 3 cross 1. So you will be getting 3 cross 1 only as mentioned in the above. This is the first element, you will get x plus y plus z, and second element x into minus y, and x into 1 minus 1 into y, and 1 into z. You will definitely x minus y and z you will get in the second element, and third element 2 into x plus 1 into y and minus z you will get this. So it is same thing written over here, and what I am saying is, let us consider this is A, and this matrix is X, this is A, this is X, and let us consider this as somewhat B. So what we need to do is, if I am able to know that somehow this is equal to something. If I will be able to eliminate this entire matrix A, then if this is equal to this, then definitely corresponding elements I can easily write x, y, z, so and so. So for that, what we are doing is pre-multiply with A inverse, so it will become 1 or unit matrix, and definitely you will get this one. So order is very important, and make sure you should multiply or pre-multiply A inverse on the both side. Therefore you will get x equal to A inverse B. So what we need to do is we need to do this thing only. And how we are going to do that is, further, matrix X can be represented as adjoint A into, this is determinant of A, and also B is there, so we have to multiply with B. Before proceeding this one, one should write some notes. And note number 1, if determinant of A is not equal to 0, because of determinant A is there, we have 4 different things. If determinant is a there will be 2 things. If determinant is not equal to 0, then there will be 2 things. If determinant is equal to 0, then again we will be getting 2 more things. So we will see that what we are getting. If determinant is not equal to 0, then one should understand you will get unique solution. This is very important notes, one should write it in your notebook also to understand. And system of equation is consistent. Questions are also there in the exercise, whether that is consistent or inconsistent, mention that. So better you should understand those things, then only you will come to know. Second portion, if adjoint, in the here only there are 2 conditions is there. If adjoint A and multiplied by B is not equal to 0, or 0 is nothing but this is null matrix, then it has unique solution, and that is non-trivial solution, and system is consistent. Trivial means beautiful answer. Trivial solution is nothing but beautiful answer. That 0 0 0 is a very beautiful answer, so you can say that also. Okay, so point number 3, if determinant is not equal to 0, we are going through that only. Here also you can write determinant is not equal to 0, and point number 3 is not equal to 0, and adjoint A into B is equal to 0. If this is not equal to 0, then there will be 2 things will going to be. First thing is not equal to 0, and another thing is equal to 0. We will see that what we are having. So in that particular thing, you can consider here also here, yeah, this is important thing, yeah. So this is not equal to 0 and this is equal to 0. That means 0 divided by anything will give you the 0 only, and 0 multiplied by anything will give you 0 only, or null matrix, that is null matrix. So here you will get the beautiful answer as system is consistent with trivial solution. Generally we refer that 0 0 0 you will get on the right hand side here. Why? Because in this situation we can assume this will be the answer in front of this here. So you will get, generally we refer 0 0 0 as a trivial solution. And fourth point, if this is equal to 0 and there will be again another thing, and adjoint A into B is equal to 0 or null matrix, then what you will get, that this 0 by 0, this is nothing but 0 by 0 you will get, and 0 by 0 is not defined situation. But one more thing, this is nothing but the equation of plane. This is nothing but the equation of plane. So what you are getting is each and every point is defined over there in other manner you can say that, and that two planes are overlapping to each other, or you can say ki one plane, there is only one plane and there are two equations, so two different equations, so that you can say that this is only the plane, and there each and every point or infinite points that will tell you the solution, right? So what you are getting is infinite solution you are getting, and the system is consistent. System is consistent. Now the next point is fifth one. If determinant is equal to 0, and adjoint A B is not equal to 0 or null matrix, then there is no solution, or you can say the system is an inconsistent solution, right? So you can see here also here we can see that this is 0 and this is not 0, so denominator is 0, therefore it is not defined again. That is why it is inconsistent solution we are getting over here. So now moving to the further solution, where we